guys, early evening. North Promenade, we've got an incident, it looks like. Something's going on. Bouncer's running over the road. Hey?
We're about to put the tape up. Nobody's allowed down here. Yeah. We can't move this way. We're about to put the tape up. I'm over this side.
I don't want to get hit. I won't bear right now.
We're falling off the pier. Guys, we got police and paramedics down on the sand under the pier. It's what looks like a blue sheet over the body. They've closed the pier, so somebody fallen off the pier again. Do you know what's happened?
I don't, you know.
Looks like they've got a body under a blanket there, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's dead.
I don't know.
Assumed it.
Jesus. Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a guy. It's definitely a guy.
Fallen off the pier?
Yeah, look.
No,
Fully
let's
gone.
tell us to pay. Yeah,
So-
he's dead in
He's
there.
dead?
Definitely dead in. He's not moved in it since.
Yeah. You want to get that picture sold? I just came to get some zoom pictures
deleting
and
that now.
fucking not put the camera in. The card in. Fuck.
Delete that.
Oh, that's gruesome, that, isn't it?
Why can you sell pictures like that?
Yeah, all the bank newspapers will buy that.
Really?
Yeah.
Zoom in.
I can't. I've not got my memory card in.
Oh.
Guys, they've not even got the body covered, have they, guys? Yeah, there's somebody just lying there, guys. Don't know if you can see him. She just showed me the picture, close up, zoomed in. Somebody lying just there. They've not even bothered to cover the body with a blanket. Now, is that person falling off the pier? Or just died? Somebody lying dead there.
Someone's been taking it.
Oh, somebody lying there dead.
But did they fall off the pier?
I don't know, I'm guessing so.
Apparently they found him, a bunch of young lads found him. He was all drinking down there apparently, these lads.
Right.
Apparently he was laying there on the floor and they thought he was pissed up asleep. Apparently they'd been there for about 3-4 hours and then they'd gone over to try and wake him up before they left the beach.
Ah, so he's not falling off the pier then?
No,
no?
no, think so. By the looks of things, he's been there since the season. Gone back out.
A couple of weeks ago, they found someone dead in one of the toilets. For lots of junkies sleeping there, you know.
Well, I think he is.
I think they need to cover the body. You guys,
They
the girl's just, she's just zoomed right in and took a picture of that.
There was someone doing it over there. The police smacked the phone out of Randy. Their dog doing that. He's fucking dead.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Oh, it's top secret.
Yeah. The only one well, I don't recognise you. I watch lots of Blackpool channels. I watch what's his name?
UKMTT.
Huh?
UKMTT.
Alright, I'll have to have a look.
That's a disgrace. If the guy's dead, cover him up. Jesus.
I did put a blanket around him, but not covered his face or anything.
No, it's covered his feet.
That blue blanket wasn't on him a minute ago. It's only just been put on him.
And he's clearly dead because the paramedics have just walked away.
First, he was running down. There was loads of these like quick PCSOs. They were running down with the heart the radio went. They all
I mean,
started running.
they're shouting at people don't take pictures. Show a bit of respect to the dead person and put a bloody tent up or something over him.
Well,
Jesus, guys.
it's actually quite, the weather's quite pleasant, you know.
Get a blanket over him. That's a disgrace to leave him lying like that.
It is. You shouldn't be left like
I mean,
that.
Hopefully
if people could get,
Cover him
you know,
up,
like
yeah.
news reporters and that, if they could get a chance to get a picture, they're going to do it.
Of
But
course, yeah, they will, won't they, mate?
they should make sure they can. That's a disgrace. I'm going to fucking tear him a new arsehole for that.
Yeah, you tell him, mate. See you later.
See you later, pal. I mean, I'm not for taking gory pictures, guys, but the girl just showed me a real close-up picture. Zoomed right in. The person lying dead. Yeah, they're all piling here, but nobody's putting a blanket over the poor guy. Is nobody going to put a blanket over that poor guy?
I don't know, I'm not there.
People are zooming in and taking close-up pictures of a body lying on the beach.
Yeah, I think they've been told to move.
Put a blanket, show a bit of respect for the dead.
I mean, I don't know if he's alive or dead because I can still
The paramedics walked away and left him. He's got to be dead.
I have no idea, I'm not there.
Otherwise he'd be there trying to revive him.
Like I said,
That's a
I'm
disgrace,
sure
not putting a
I'm
blanket
there.
over him.
I'm not there.
That's a disgrace. Just let it go to policewomen. You know, saying put a blanket over the guy. For Christ's sake, show respect to the dead. You know, because apparently they've been knocking people's phones out of their hand and that. The police up here to stop them taking pictures. But if they put a blanket over, nobody will be able to take a picture.
Manchester News?
No, no, I'm just a local YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
But
Am I on camera?
are you on camera?
Or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you worried about? You're a good looking girl. It's him that should be worried. Hello. Oh, yeah. You're local? Yeah.
I watch it all the time.
From Blackburn?
Blackburn, yeah.
Blackburn,
I watch it
oh,
all
I've
the
got
time.
the final part of Blackburn Rovers coming up.
Have you heard what's happened?
There's a guy lying dead there.
He's had his throat slashed open.
Is he? Did you see that on the picture?
Apparently. Yeah, I've seen it Blackburn Rovers walking around and everywhere all the week. I watch every one of them.
Do you?
I watched that one today.
Oh, you're really cute.
You were here, weren't you, somewhere? Walking around Blackpool.
Quite a
Today,
lot, yeah.
following them flea monkeys. Flea monkeys.
The bid wardens.
I watched that before I come in. I thought I might catch up to you one day.
Yeah. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul.
I watch lots of stuff. Charlie Beach, studying at Charlie Beach the other week.
Yeah. Well, then they did the protest on Saturday, yeah.
That's it,
I've been trying to meet him, do you know that? I keep missing him. I've been trying to meet him, but I keep missing him.
Yeah.
I'm going to prank him when I
A
do.
couple of Saturdays ago I was over there. Thanks to both, so.
Prank him
You know what?
with the handcuffs.
Yeah, I know, on that stick,
I have the sticks up. I look like an undercover copper sometimes when I go out and put the earpiece in.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to catch Billy and approach him and put the cuffs on.
Yeah, right. I watched that film and that in Thailand, you know, that when he got jailed in Thailand.
Yeah, I've never watched it all yet.
Yeah, because I got to Thailand once. Met him as well, he walked on the wall, so. Do you know him?
Stephen. Yeah, I know him.
Please move back. Please move back. Please move back. Please move back.
That's his first thing.
Thank you very much.
Jesus, where did my hat go?
It's gone under.
Back, please.
Under the fucking car.
Please.
Right, let's go.
Move back.
Oh, is that my hat?
Yeah,
Cheers, pal, thank you.
Yeah, because of the pictures that in it.
That's a good picture you got there, yeah. I didn't realise he'd had his throat slit.
I better not be on the news on that.
No, just
You're alright, man.
I'm not joking.
It just annoys me when they're telling people off for taking pictures, but they haven't got the decency to put a blanket over the guy. You know?
Can't believe he's got his throat sliced.
And at one time I forget my fucking memory card. I can't zoom in.
You do a lot round Blackburn, don't you? I've seen you a few times.
Yes, there's a lot of good easy videos there.
Yeah. I've seen you a few times round there. That road that's at the dead end with them vans and that lot.
The Mercedes vans, yeah.
And that one across. Yeah.
But it's annoying me here. It's just that girl I was just speaking to there. She's got a. Murray! Murray! Alright, pal.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Mark.
Marky boy.
Pal. Fuck me, you've changed, haven't you?
It's you, look at this.
You know.
At least you've still got it all.
I've
look.
always had that. Always.
Yeah.
What's happened? Someone jumped.
Somebody's been murdered under the beach.
Mate.
Under the pier. The body's lying there.
Somebody's just said they jumped off.
Nah.
No? No.
But people have been taking pictures. The girl just showed me a picture. She's in right in her
If
on
you
her
go
phone.
that way, there's a tarp that's covered up.
Oh, they've covered him fully now, have they?
Yeah.
It wasn't 10 minutes ago.
What's happened?
There's been a murder.
A
You
murder.
joking?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, apparently so.
Babe, we should
Yeah.
be back in.
Yeah, go back in.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, pal.
See you later,
Take
pal.
care, mate.
Take care. So guys, there's been a murder. Has anybody put a blanket over that poor guy yet?
I asked the guy there, he turned him over to try and do CPR. And
So is he still there?
oh, yeah, he's
Aye. People have been zooming right in and getting pictures of the guy lying.
There's no that, didn't there? The paramedics and all that, didn't there?
When I first arrived, the paramedics had been over there and they just walked away and left him. It's clear he was already dead. Apparently there was a group of guys down there partying and drinking for a while, and they apparently thought he was sleeping or passed out through a drink or something.
Oh,
And then eventually they went over to speak to him to
turned
wake
him
him
over
up.
and to give him CPR.
They seen his throat slit. It's annoying, you know, fucking telling people to move and don't take a picture, you know, show a bit of respect, and they just leave the body on show. I can't understand why they closed the pier then.
I know, we're going to go there for a beer. That's why I walked up here. I didn't know what was going on. You're local, aren't you?
Eh?
You're local, aren't you? Blackpool, yeah?
Yeah, north.
Right guys, cheers.
See you later. The suspect they're looking for has got a white t-shirt on
Oh, right.
and white trainers. Aye, you better.
Better run. See you later, guys.
Fucking Coast Guard, they annoy me as well.
Sorry?
All these fucking Coast Guard fuckers, they annoy me. Like, fucking 500 of them
I
turned
read
up.
a few years ago on some guy, fucking two of them there were, pier, under pier, drowning,
Yeah?
washing up against the wall and whacking
They all turn up, they all waste all the fuel, all driving here. You know? Probably come all the way from Fleetwood and Lytham and everything. And they do nothing, they just stand around.
Should have moved him by now. Could have heard him.
See if I get, I'm going to sneak over to the rail, see if I get shouted at. Yeah guys, look, what are they doing? What are they here for? Eh? Oof, I bet he's feeling it out there, that sole police officer, guys. So nobody's drowned. So why the Coast Guard here? It's clearly a murder scene. There's all sorts of conflicting stories going on, guys. One story is he fell off the pier. Another story is he's had his throat slit. He said that the paramedics just dropped him on his side. Seen the throat
I nearly finished it before I come out.
Which one's that?
That one today.
Today I don't know what's going up, you see. I don't do all the editing and that. Oh, right, yeah, I remember
Bang
that.
bang.
Yeah. She didn't like the joke. She thought I meant her. But I was meaning a gay one with all the red wardens.
Beer as well. I can't go on and have a beer.
Shot it a bit. Oh well, well.
That's the top door down on that one.
So guys, there's been a mob that apparently. Huh? To the camera. Alright, see you again, Paul. Nice to meet you. Yeah guys, that was atrocious. People were, when I first arrived I could just see a blue like tarpaulin sheet. Not quite sure what it was, but when I went to the other side of the pier, I bumped into someone who had just taken a really clear close-up zoomed in picture on their phone, and it was clear that the guy was dead. Paramedics had left him by then. I wonder if there was a show on tonight. But for a good for a good 10 or 15 minutes I was here, guys, and all the different services were arriving.
Say again. Robbie Williams, yeah.
Nice dress. So guys, let's pray he is still alive, guys, but on the close-up picture I've just seen, he looks
No, thank you. Bit of privacy, please. Thank you.
piss off, bit of privacy. They didn't even put a blanket over the guy.
Listen, mate, it's a police incident, that's why.
Right. So you have no authority to block
No, we
with your
don't.
hand.
No,
Right, so
police
piss off
incident.
back to work.
Well, I'm just stopping you taking a picture.
No, you won't.
Well, what are you going to do to me?
down if you want.
Get the police down there. Go.
Well, we will do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you think you're doing? Don't you touch me.
I haven't touched you.
Move out of my way.
No, I haven't touched you. You touched me, mate. I'm not moving.
Really?
No, I'd love you to take my picture. Yeah, we'll get the police down.
Well, get them down, yeah.
Right.
If you don't want me standing here, tape it off.
What I don't want
Oh, go get them.
What I don't is you being
Bunch of it. Just shut up and don't speak
not
to me.
giving somebody the privacy. Would you really like that if it was somebody
I'm not
related
recording,
to
by the
you?
way. I'm not
I'm not
recording.
interested in whether you're recording or
There's been
not.
100 people zoomed in and taking pictures.
Yes, and we're trying to stop it.
I'm not taking pictures.
Well, how do I know that?
I'll show you, look.
No evidence of confrontation. Move away. I'll
Wait.
take the police around, alright?
Oh, am I gonna be in trouble?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble now. So I'll show you, look.
No, but listen, if it was a relative of yours, you wouldn't want somebody looking through a spyglass at them.
No,
would
I'm
you?
just zooming in to see
I know,
the
I know
area.
that. I understand.
Right, look, no memory card.
Listen, I believe you.
No, no, you're being presumptuous.
Okay, I was.
So I'm explaining to you. I'm not the cunt you think I am.
No,
I really am
I
not.
didn't think that.
All right?
But look, you know, it's, what can I say?
That can't fucking see down there.
I know that.
You know?
All I'm saying to you is, if it was a relative of yours, you wouldn't want somebody looking
Listen,
at them through a spyglass.
When that
would you?
girl,
That's all I'm saying.
when that girl, 10 minutes ago, they were stood over there, and they zoomed in on her phone and took
I
a
know.
close-up picture of the
Well,
body lying there.
That's why we're here,
Yeah?
to try and stop
I
it.
then went round there and had to go at the police. Please, somebody put a blanket over the guy. Show respect so people can't take close-up pictures.
But you're not taking respect now, are you?
No, I'm just trying to see who's there. I'm not trying to see the body. I can't even record it if I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah?
My boss has told me he wants to know. I do as I'm told.
Well, you shouldn't. You should use your brain. That's what the Nazis used to say. They used to try and get away with that after the war. I was just doing what I was told. So guys, we've got no tape up here, look. And yet, Coast Guard are jumping all over the place like a cat on a hot tin roof. Are they bringing in a helicopter? Are they bringing a helicopter in? Are they bringing the helicopter in, do you know?
Beg your pardon?
Saying, are they bringing the helicopter down now? I was just wondering who he was waving to, you know, the copper on the beach. Still waiting for the police, guys. I'm going to be in trouble. Don't forget to bring some tape. Trying to see if I know any of the officers down there. They got cheek, they annoy me, guys, these Coast Guard people. They think they're something special. Yes, they do a good job, but to act the way they just did, and I've even took the time to show him that I can't record with a zoom camera, I've not got a memory card in it, but they act over the top, guys. Look at this one's glaring at me down on the beach. See him down here. Glaring at me like my piece of shit on his shoe.
I don't think this is really necessary, do you?
What?
It's not really necessary, is it? You
What's not necessary?
You were complaining to me before.
Yeah, I'm not recording it.
Yeah, but you thought it was all disgraceful, that it was...
Yeah, that you hadn't put a blanket over the body, exactly.
Yeah,
People were taking close-up pictures.
And you were now sat there filming it. It's not
No, I'm
nice,
not.
is it?
Don't be presumptuous like they just did.
It's not nice, is it?
Are you not listening to what I've just said?
Why are you being aggressive with me?
I'm not being aggressive, because they've got me angry by their attitude.
Well, what's happening?
When I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, but...
If you don't want me standing here, get a tape up.
For your camera, fella,
What?
there's an ongoing incident with a threat to somebody's life, okay?
Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
As I'm
Alright, I don't need any bollocks explanation.
Please just leave.
You're
the
not
area.
listening either, are
Thank
you?
you very much. I'm not going to engage in anything with your camera.
No, you'll put a
I'm telling
tape
you
up.
quite clearly, ask you to leave the area because it's not really ethical to video something.
I'm not videoing it. How many times have I got to say it? Are you going to listen?
Well, it appears like that, and that's
Right.
a suspicion. That's all I need to ask you to move on, okay?
Oh, is
if
it?
you refuse to listen to that, you're going to be obstructing. I've asked you to leave. That's your final direction.
Is it?
I can't be any clearer than that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that fair enough?
Is that the trouble I'm going to be in, is it?
Is that fair enough?
Right, Mr. Officer.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Officer, no, you
Okay.
look at this. Don't just accuse me of something and turn your back on me. Tyrant. Look, any memory card in there?
It doesn't matter, I don't know what that is. We don't have enough...
Well, that's where the memory card
I'm
goes.
not arguing with you anymore, we don't have enough time.
Oh, here we go, I'm not arguing. I'm not allowed to defend myself of these accusations.
No, I'm just saying what it is, don't come near me.
Sonny,
Leave.
no memory
Get
card.
the video out of me, pal,
Sonny.
so walk on.
Sonny, no memory card. Don't accuse me of videoing.
Thank you very much.
Don't thank me either. Cheek of it. Get your tape up.
Do you know what? Do you not think we've tried to put tape up?
Well, you put
It's
it
very
there.
windy, isn't it? We're having difficulty. Please respect what we're saying. We need as much help from the public as possible in this disaster. We don't need this to be even worse. do
Exactly.
we?
So don't waste your time with me. I'm not harming anybody,
No problem.
and I'm not filming it.
That's great. Thank
Yeah?
you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really
You know,
appreciate
what did I
your
come and say to you?
cooperation.
What did I come and say to you?
You came and argued with me when I was
About a
stood
blanket
here.
over the guy.
Yeah, it's a crime
So
scene.
I would then go and video it up close.
It's a crime scene, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I understand what's going on, but I don't like being accused of something I'm not doing.
No problem.
Yeah? Especially why young tyrants like this. You've been okay and respectful.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
He has been perfectly respectful.
No, he hasn't. He wouldn't even look to prove that I've not got anything capable of recording it.
So why are you antagonising the situation with
I'm
an
not.
empty-
I'm just standing here
with an
looking.
empty camera? Please
Doing
move
what
on.
another 100 people are doing. They're just looking.
Go and look over there then.
I'm okay here.
You're obstructing the Coast Guard and you're obstructing me.
No, they were
You're causing
obstructing
me
me.
issues. You're causing me issues.
Well, I'm not.
You are.
No,
You
you're
are
just
causing
looking
me-
for something
I'm
to
trying
arrest.
I'm trying to protect the scene. Move on, please.
The scene's down there.
This is the
You're
scene,
just
move.
looking to arrest.
Move.
That's what you're
I
doing.
don't want to. Please go away.
But
Please
who-
go away. I don't want to arrest anybody. Please go away.
I don't like being talked to like I'm somebody's dog.
No, go away.
By the Coast Guard or by you.
Okay,
Yeah?
Fair enough.
What do you mean fair enough?
Fair enough.
That's a very flippant attitude that's unnecessary. Go and do your job. Ignore me. I'm not harming anybody. Go and do your job.
I'll do my job.
No, you're not. You're harassing me at the moment. I'm sure you've got better things to do than worry
At the
about
moment,
me.
You're the only person causing us any issues.
I'm not
Please.
causing an issue. You're causing an issue. He caused an issue.
Why did I cause the issue?
You got any more
By
of that
poking
tape?
your nose into my business.
You got any more of
Assuming
that
I was
tape?
recording when I wasn't.
You point to the camera. Anybody on the right mind would assume that you're filming.
Right.
As we walked up behind you, you had your
So why
camera
didn't you ask?
filming.
Look, I'll show you. I've
I
showed
don't- I
four
don't need to-
people now.
We are
No
trying-
memory card.
Then why do you provoke? Because this
I'm
is
not provoking. I used the zoom to see if I recognised any of the officers that were down there.
What's this then?
That can't zoom down there.
Yeah, this is just...
We've got a rather difficult job to do, and we really
Right.
Need to-
Ignore me and do it. So you're going to escalate the situation?
Yeah.
Or are you going to take my word I'm not recording with a zoom camera? Seems you couldn't even be arsed to look at it.
Don't start using
At least
the
this
camera.
officer took the time to look.
Bro,
Yeah?
bro.
Right. What's a flippant attitude, Sonny? You'll go far. You got the right attitude.
You should join up and show us how it's done then, shouldn't you?
Say what?
You should join up and show us how it's done then, shouldn't you?
Join up.
Yeah. You know so
If you don't know
much
how
about
to behave
do my
yourself
job
as a
better,
police officer,
please
why should I
me
show
how
you?
to do it.
Why should
Otherwise,
you don't deserve to be
comment.
showed?
What do you do for work, sir?
That's none of your business.
Okay, well that's a very nice interaction.
Oh, you're acting like a child.
Okay,
Go
so
do your
as
job.
an honourable
Piss off, do your job.
You're acting like one right now.
Piss off, do your job. You're just making a twat of yourself.
If you want to swear in public again, then you will be arrested for public.
Oh, don't start that
Yeah,
one
no, I
either,
am,
yeah?
I am.
Don't
Clear
start.
off.
Clear off.
Clear off. If you want to swear in public, you'll be arrested for public order. Now leave.
Why? You can't be the
swear.
complainant, neither can he.
Okay.
He can't.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't. He's not a member of the public at the moment.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Move.
Move to where?
Away. Go away.
Away to where?
Go over there.
I'm allowed to watch what's going on. You tell me where you want me to stand.
Go stand over there.
Over there. Look at the state of you two. You're just acting as bad as him. Are you in charge here or something?
Do I look like I'm in charge?
Well, how do I know who's
I'm
in charge?
to keep the public safe, so yeah, move.
You're talking to me like I'm your dog again, missus. And you don't care, do you? No. Tyrants, the pair of yous. Numbers. Numbers 490 5377. Station are you out of?
Blackpool Police Station.
Station are you out of?
You won't believe this one, Norfolk.
Morecambe. Why would I not
Never been
believe
up
that? Many times.
there? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know it well.
very well.
Where's your favourite place?
Favourite place?
In Norfolk.
I haven't got one.
Alright, okay.
Right, so
Lovely.
she's just being typical female now. Where do you want me to go to?
Yeah, you can't have your something there, alright. What's happening? I can't really say it other than you won't want to see it. I do? Well, unfortunately it's not very responsible.
When I could tell you, I would do, mate, but I can't. So please, you just move on. Thanks very much.
Right, you're chatting like a human being now, yeah? Instead of a uniform. I've not got a favourite place in London.
Alright.
Not really. I know here, I've been through many times.
It's a nice area.
The station's not
They're
bad.
doing the, what's it called? The station needs a bit of a revamp.
Yeah.
Did you watch The Bay?
The Bay.
Yeah, that
No.
new programme that they've got.
I filmed it once.
Filmed it?
At Morecambe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a load of shit from security threats. So I'm okay stood here talking to the officer. God, how can you walk to women like that?
There's no need
There's
for
no
it.
need for it, is there?
There isn't any
Mate,
need
you
for
know
it.
who I am, yeah? You're well
There's
aware
no
of who I am.
need
I'm not here to
for
harm
any of
anybody.
this.
I know.
Right.
There was no need for these guys to get high and mighty the way they did.
Well, I
They
won't
could've-
comment on that because I wasn't there. So
They could have spoke to me like a human being like you're doing now.
When
Like,
I've asked
what did
a
they do?
simple thing.
There's no tape, yeah?
Yeah.
So
And-
me and multiple other people went over and
When the honest explanation for that is, as my colleague said,
Yeah.
when they can eventually tell you that, is because they've generally tried and the wind has blown it off, even however many times.
well, they could have
tried.
explained that. Yeah, we're getting
But
the tape up in a minute.
unfortunately, initially, the immediate threat is we need to make sure that there isn't, not that you were, you need to make sure you're not videoing.
You know who
so
I
you'd
am.
understand that's a bit distressing. So I can't have anything like that
You
being
know who
on.
I am, you
Once
know.
that's dealt with, I
I'm
can
not
explain
about
that.
gory stuff, you know?
Crime scene, sorry.
I'm not into filming blood and gore and whatever, yeah?
Exactly.
But I was literally, please take note, look, there's the slot for the memory card, it's empty, yeah? I was literally using the zoom to see if I knew any of the officers personally that were down there,
Okay.
yeah? Not interested in filming the body.
Okay.
And when the
Like I
young,
say,
the young
I'm not
couple that were
commenting
over
anymore.
there,
You've done what I've asked, that's all I can ask you, alright?
yeah, when the young couple over there showed me the picture where she showed me a real close-up picture of the body lying there, not covered over, that's why I got angry. So for you to assume I'm then going to do the same thing annoys me.
Suspicion. It is the job. If you look into the job, that is what we work off. Until we get facts.
I said to her, will somebody please cover the body? People are taking close pictures. No, but that tells you my attitude towards it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was concerned about it, but for you to then accuse... Well, you haven't accused me, it's these jumped up wannabes.
I mean, the ones that are helping to,
Well, they're not, they're all just standing around,
They
aren't
do
they?
a decent job trying to help people.
Yeah, I know they do a good job when
well,
somebody's in the water. They
I'd
need to be
appreciate if you
rescued.
don't also start making comments about it. You're welcome to your own opinion, but
Exactly.
it's not very helpful saying them, is it? That's all I'll say.
You didn't
Because
see
they
what
do a
they
very
did to
good
me.
job as everybody
Yeah,
else. And
rescuing
everybody
people out of the
else
water,
is
I'll
doing
not
it.
disagree with
I
that.
would never.
But
never
putting their hands
want
in
to
front
say
of a man's
horrible word
camera,
about somebody else.
putting their hands in front of a member of the public's
It's a perfectly
camera
reasonable thing to do.
is not a thing to do. You know?
I think it's
try and bars them out of the way.
when they're trying to get an action that they've asked you quite simply. I think it's perfectly
Well,
reasonable.
you've got your opinion, I'm entitled to
Okay.
mine. Yeah?
Brilliant.
Leave it at that. We'll agree to disagree.
I'll give you a ring when I'm in.
I don't shake hands with anybody I don't know, sorry. Thank you.
You know me, you know who I am.
No idea.
See you later, guys.
All right.
Oh guys, I didn't have the camera on there, but Mark, the commander of the Fleetwood Coast Guard, just came over, put his hands out and apologised. Shook hands like a true gentleman.
Taking your responsibility.
It started off as a bit of a tyrant to officers.
The one in the middle with the
Seeing you, I was upset about the body being lying in full view for everybody to zoom in and take pictures. She knew it. But it was a little old guy who tried to put his hand in front of my camera. But they got them riled up, guys. You know, instead of asking me, you know, oh, please don't take pictures. Treat people how you want to be treated yourself, guys. Big respect to Mark there though, guys. And the Coast Guard at Fleetwood, big respect there. Don't you speak to me, you never got me a coffee.
Got to stress out now you don't.
I didn't even get in one.
Are you taking my picture then?
No,
I didn't give you permission to take my picture. So there's been a murder.
So
Apparently so.
yeah, that's what we've heard. But I don't like to speculate too much until we know for definite.
When I first got here,
Looking at
it had
this,
only just started.
yeah. What time did it start? About 7 o'clock.
I've been here a good hour, I think. You lose track of time when you're arguing with police officers.
So around
and
about
Coast
7
Guard.
o'clock we started, everyone. Thank
So,
you.
CSI that.
Yeah, from here you just seen 2 police officers going down,
What we think
and the paramedics were already over there. There was a blue tarpaulin.
I'm not going to say
Over
on the
something.
line yet. All I'm going to say
But
is,
then 2
I don't
minutes
know if
later,
we will get a tramway. Greg,
paramedics just walked away and left whatever was there.
Yeah. There you go.
there you go.
They stood a bit further down on the bridge.
Yeah.
As I call it, a bridge, a slope. There's 3 of them stood on the slope there.
So then I went round, they started putting the tape up here and moved everybody out, so I went round the other side there. They hadn't got that taped off yet. There was a young couple there. She just zoomed right in on her phone and got a picture of the body lying there with no blanket over it. The guy had his throat slit apparently. So then I come back round here, said to the police room and stood over there, you know, is somebody going to put a fucking blanket over that poor guy? People are zooming in and taking pictures, you know.
So it's important, even though it looks like I'm begging,
Take another look off that.
Eh? Oh, yeah, they all arrived, don't they?
The other one, I guess we just spoke to somebody and he says it's his boyfriend or friend, partner, he said, in. So he says when he got down there, he was full of holes.
Full of holes. Well, apparently another story I got was that there was some lads, a group of lads were down there partying and drinking. Seen him lying there, thought he was asleep for some time like, and went over to try and wake him up. It turned out he was dead. But nobody made any effort to cover the body. They covered his legs with the blue tarpaulin, but not the top half.
You covered the bloody top,
Eh?
not the bottom. You covered the top and not the bottom.
Yeah, I was raging. So then I go back up there again, and the one day I forget my memory card, I couldn't fucking record, but I could still use the zoom. So I was stood zooming in to see if I knew any of the officers that were down there personally. The police, that was all, to see if I recognised any of them. Fucking little Coast Guard munchkin, fucking trying to barge me out of the way, putting his hand in front of my camera.
That one there.
Was it him? Yeah, it might have been.
That one. I guess they told us to move on twice.
Yeah, they've got no power. They've got no power whatsoever.
So the other week we were sat past the lifeboat, and he went, there is going to be a body brought back, a casualty brought back. So do not be filming the boat.
Yeah, right.
Do not.
Yeah, not please. Can you show respect? Do
So
not.
obviously we didn't. But obviously, when the boat goes in, and we just sat a little bit further on, you could just see a fella. You couldn't see anything else.
Yeah.
And they went, you have no respect, do you? You need to move on. I went, I don't think I do. I said, do you want to check me live? I said, because we caught nothing.
Yeah, that's what I've just had to do there. The commander got involved mid the old guy trying to stop me and barge me and block me, you know. So I ended up standing up on the rail like that, just to annoy him. Then the commander got involved and he went and got the same policewoman that had already said, somebody please put a blanket over that body, you know. So she knew my view on the thing. Then she comes along telling me to move. There's ways of speaking to people.
Air ambulance should be here now, taking us to wherever, or a coroner or whatever. Not CSI. They can do all their jobs back up.
Oh yeah, after, yeah. After the body's moved, that's what their job is.
Yeah. Our lad over there, in that first up, yeah, he's got a bottle of drink, but so would I if it were my partner.
Well, they know, you know what I mean? They should have. They know how. They were started off being a bit of a tyrant, you know, and they got put right in their place at least. Don't fucking speak to me like that.
Anyway.
Yeah, so guys, it's Friday night, Blackpool Promenade. Don't know what the time is. You know what time it is?
Serious incident.
20 past 8 nearly. And apparently there's been a murder on the beach under North Pier, about 50 yards out. Poor guy. Oh, well, we don't know if he's still alive or not, do we?
We don't know if he's alive or...
Everybody walked away and just left him lying there for like 10-15 minutes. Nobody was near him. That's when the people were taking zoom-in pictures of him. And then they're going on that somebody's fighting, the police were saying, or somebody's potentially fighting for their life. So let's pray to God he's still alive then, the guy. But we're hearing that many conflicting stories, guys. We don't know what to believe, so... But I did see the close-up picture of the body lying there.
You're going to have to cross back over the other side.
You see, now that is how you speak to somebody, guys. Speak to them nicely. You don't start dictating, you know, like tyrants. You asked me nicely, and I've respected what you said.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're not letting us over there. Police have just sent me back. Look for a suspect in a green jacket. Go, go, go.
Do we know what's going on? It seems pretty big.
I think there's been a murder.
Yeah.
There was a guy lying, looked dead, under the pier.
Under the pier?
On the sand, yeah.
Crazy.
It's,
I mean, it's a lot, so...
we've heard like half a dozen different scenarios of what's going on. Somebody said he fell off the pier. Somebody said he's had his throat slit and he's been stabbed. Somebody said he's dead, and somebody else says he's fighting for his life. So you don't know. Nobody's given an update yet on what's going on, really.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope he...
let's hope he is fighting for his life.
He is fighting for his life.
Well, they left him lying there for a long time with no... If he was dead already, they left him lying there for a long time with no blanket over him. Which is... They had like a blue tarpaulin over his legs. When I got around that other side, a young couple had just taken some real close-up... She must have had a good iPhone or something. Real good close-up pictures. The guy lying there on the beach. No movement from him, but maybe the fact that they hadn't covered him over, maybe he was still alive.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for him.
Yeah. Alright, well,
enjoy your day.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, I never thought of that scenario, guy. Maybe that's why he hadn't been covered over. Well, normally if someone's dead, if it's... I saw the paramedics walk away from him when I first arrived within a few minutes. So maybe he was still alive, that's why they hadn't covered him over. So, either way, there was still people taking zoom-in photographs. They're looking for two guys on bikes with backpacks. Run! Faster! Not joking. I recognise her now. I think she's one of the owners or one of the family members of the pier, I think. Woman in the light blue over there. I remember when I was here waiting for to meet Alex Belfield when he was appearing. Remember shows here. Yeah, so all that carry on over there, guys, escalated out of hand pretty quick, unnecessarily so. See you later, my friend. I'm going to leave it there, guys. It's blowing a gale. The thing is, if he has had his throat slit and been stabbed a few times, that whole beach is going to be, they're going to have to get all the prints, photograph all the footprints and everything. Forensics are going to have to crawl all over it. And they got the wind howling here.
Excuse me, being nosy now, what's happened?
There has been a murder.
Has there? No, that's
no, seriously, we think
really?
there was a, well, we've heard half a dozen conflicting stories. There was a body on the beach under the pier about 50 yards out when I first arrived. Paramedics down there, police, everybody. So we've heard stories that he fell off the pier.
He's had
his throat slit and been stabbed. He's fighting for his life, so we don't know if he's died or not. That's it.
But if he hasn't died, what's CSI doing here?
What's CSI?
Well, even if he's still alive, it's a crime scene, isn't it?
Well, I know, but come on. It don't look like
no, it don't look good.
I don't know what TSI is.
Crime scene investigation.
So you watch all these on the telly, don't you?
Yeah, I do. That's why I want to know.
So
just let me down there, I'll sort it out. Come on, it won't take me 3 hours.
Sorry, it wasn't good news.
Alright. I know.
Okay. Officer, I know you can't give details, but has the poor guy died? Yeah.
What's that?
Your female colleague hinted earlier that he might be still fighting for his life.
Right. So, yeah. So it's just at the minute, anything along here, we're trying to get things moving. I know you know.
I'm asking, has he passed the guy? Has he passed away?
I can't say, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would tell you.
No, fingers crossed for him.
Yeah. No, you guys know.
Yeah, we're
just in a second.
We'll get
As long as no cameras are facing
no,
it.
we never do that. I always respect the privacy, man.
Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
No, we always do that, man.
We never ever show people.
No, do we help? No.
Yeah, it's just... Completely get ready. Yeah.
I don't know.
We've definitely met before now, I recognise you now.
Right, we're back to us, everyone. Right, so we're gonna...
No, before that. You're looking more familiar now every time I look at you. Yeah, so big operation, guys. It's not the best of places to have a crime scene, down on the sand under the North Pier. But it's looking evident that the guy has passed away. Shame, innit?
It certainly is.
A way to end up lying dead on the beach under the pier.
We don't even know how old he was, do we?
Doesn't look old from the picture that that girl showed me.
I know it's not nice.
Still had dark hair.
The fire gets a lot of people.